Hi, I'm Suzanne Strickland, owner of Stone Soup Restaurant in Landrum, South Carolina, and founder and director of Our Carolina Foothills, which is a nonprofit organization dedicated to promoting the uniqueness of our four towns, Landrum, Tryon, Columbus, and Saluda.
Oh, I'd love to see the Clydesdales.
I love your town.
Oh yes, it's a wonderful place. Oh gosh, we're so excited, and everyone else seems to be.
People coming from all over. We have a number of customers coming from hours away just to be here to witness the event. It's a very big deal. We're all very excited.
Yes.
I grew up with the Clydesdales. My dad worked for Anheuser-Busch. We used to go out to Knott's Berry's Barn where they had the Clydesdales in the stables like every other weekend. I knew those horses growing up as a kid in St. Louis, Missouri.
I haven't seen the Clydesdale since I was in elementary school, so I'm excited to see them. They're just fantastic and beautiful.
If we come together as a community, everyone benefits, and that's why I named my restaurant Stone Soup. But we are a geographic, economic community that really cares and supports each other, and we're 4 towns in 2 states, and it's one great experience.
Welcome to Landrum!
Welcome to Landrum!
Welcome to Landrum!
I kept asking and asking and sending emails, and they finally called me a few weeks ago and said, "You're going to have the Clydesdales."
It was one of the Landrum Area Business Association meetings that she just said, "Guess what? I got them and they're coming." And everyone was like, "Okay, great. You know, when?" And she said, "Well, I don't know when exactly, but they're coming and it'll be sometime soon."
How excited are you about
Very
this?
excited. Love to have these guys here. So much fun.
What did it take to get them here?
It took an ask and a yes. that was it.
So we were lucky that this group got together and brought the Budweiser Clydesdales to our tiny little town, and as I understand, 15,000 happy people were there enjoying it. It created a lot of goodwill for the towns and for the visitors and for the residents alike, and it was really a very special occasion.
Welcome to Landrum! We're so excited about the Clydesdales. It's the biggest thing to hit Landrum ever.
Welcome to Landrum, North Carolina. Oh.
Yeah, it was really all Patty's work. She admitted that she had been hounding them, wanting them to come to Landrum.
Everybody's schedule has to fit in place, and they were in Charleston before, so it just worked out perfectly that we requested them with that time frame, and they could just make the trip from Charleston up here.
Now, was that luck, or did
it was
you,
luck. It was absolutely.
How did you know their schedule?
Luck.
Great.
We didn't know the schedule. It was luck.
Oh my goodness, I think it's, just to be able to see the Clydesdales coming down the streets of this little town, to me is just, I just think I think it makes the local people think that, just realize how special we are. That we are special.
Most people don't realize when you say you're going to have a parade, even if it's in a small town, there's a lot of things that have to happen.
Because it takes a lot of effort, and if people can see the vision and come together, they see the big picture, not just in it for themselves, they're in it for the community, then everybody benefits.
We have many donkeys, we have many horses, we have carriages, we have the World War II vets, ROTC. So I think what it means to the town is we have a parade that represents our area and our values.
The Clydesdales are synonymous with, like American history and industry, and it means like bringing that to Landrum's history, and history is important to us, and we're excited that we get to share that, and that the Clydesdales are, combining with that, and it's really exciting.
People think that the Clydesdales is that earlier time in life when maybe things were simpler, that you delivered deer on a wagon, and just brings back those times. And for us, it's a perfect fit because of all the equestrian and equine things we have going on in the area.
think the whole event is more for the town than just the Budweiser. It's the Clydesdales and what they represent in Americana.
How many people does it take to actually get this underway?
Well, it takes quite a few, but the crew that travels with the horses is as little as 7.
Wow.
So
how many do you have here today?
We travel with 10 horses and we hitch 8 when we hitch. We have one large breeding farm. We have the largest breeding herd of Clydesdales in the world. Wow. And we breed around 40 a year. The breeding farm's in Boonville, Missouri, and it's actually open for tours, and I think it's a pretty neat tour, especially this time of the year. And the breeding process is the first step to our all-encompassing goal and idea. We're hands-on from day one. By the time the foal hits the ground till they're on the road, we're working with them, and that's created a lot of longevity. The positions we have are wheel closest to the wagon. In front of the wheel team is the body team. In front of them is the swing team. And in front of them is the lead team. And it mainly goes by height. Wheel team's closest to the wagon, and they'll be the tallest, and we need them to be the big bruisers because they do the majority of the start and the stopping of the wagon, as well as the tongue on that. It's a 113-year-old wagon, as I said. The wagon weighs just under 4 tons empty and had a 9-ton payload in the day.
Wow.
So they have to be able to swing that tongue and have the strength and stamina to do that while sidestepping.
Sure.
So we need the big bruisers in the back.
I love the horses. I respect the animal, and I respect what it takes to have a horse. I do love them. I do not have them, but I do love the dogs. How's that?
And this is Pete. Tell us a little bit about the canine family. Hi, Pete.
Well, we like to call them the mascots of the mascots. So back in the day, beer delivery wagons actually traveled with Dalmatians because when they were in making beer deliveries, they would guard the horses and the wagon. And they chose the Dalmatian breed, I believe, mainly because they're easy to spot.
Now, this is Brewer?
That's Brewer.
Tell us a little bit about Brewer. Hi, Brewer. And is it okay to touch Brewer?
Yeah, Brewer's very friendly.
Hi, Brewer.
Brewer's been with us just shy of 5 years, and he's been an awesome dog, an excellent dog, and because he's been such a great dog, we like to retire him early so they can live a normal dog life.
Do you also breed them, or do you find them?
We don't breed them.
Present them to you?
We had a breeder in Illinois that we really liked because we've gotten 3 dogs very similar to Brewer out of her, and they've just been fantastic dogs for what we do.
Events like this and ongoing events that we have take a team effort, and it's about people coming together as a community. And Shelley Sullivan from Budweiser of Spartanburg was able to coordinate bringing the horses here, and then Patty Otto and the Landrum Area Business Association and Sean Meering and Linda Fitzgerald. Everybody came together, and Caitlin Martin, my gosh, the city administrator, we couldn't have done it without the police and the fire. It was a lot to put together, and you don't want to forget the mayor, for sure. He's definitely more than just a figurehead.
That's what we want to see. We want people staying here in their own backyard because there's so many fantastic things to enjoy around here. I don't want people traveling places. I want people to enjoy where they live.